We have all been taught that stress is bad for our health. But is stress really that bad? Is it really true that stress damages the body and leads to disease and heart attacks? To answer that question, you need to know the difference between good and bad stress. You can actually use stress to your advantage and become an unstoppable human being if you know how to use it correctly. You can achieve more than you think you are capable of just by using stress to your advantage. In this video I give you tips on dealing with stress and anxiety, the management and the prevention of the bad stress, and how to stop the constant dealing of extreme bad stress to save your health. To start this video, I want to explain the difference between good and bad stress. Bad stress is a stress everyone talks about right now. You wake up in the morning and you immediately feel rushed to get ready, eat breakfast and head out to work. You sit in traffic for an hour, stressed out because you need to get on your work on time. Another example of bad stress is living paycheck to paycheck. You need to work the whole month just to be able to pay the bills and make sure your family has something to eat that month. And in the doom scenario of losing your job, you have the possibility of losing your house and all of your belongings. Living this kind of lifestyle is very bad for your brain and your body. Your mind and your body are not made to handle this amount of stress on a daily basis. Our caveman ancestors also had stress on a daily basis, but the stress they encountered was a different kind of stress. They had stress when they were chased by a lion or when they were hunting down a big animal to be able to eat that night. The kind of stress they experienced went away. It was temporarily, and it went away when the event was over. Most of the time a couple of minutes or a couple of hours later. The kind of stress we experience in our modern lives today is chronic stress. It never goes away. And our brain and body were never meant to experience this kind of stress. This has all kinds of negative consequences. You feel overwhelmed and tired all the time, and you never feel energized and motivated to work towards achieving your dreams after you come home for work. The ultimate task I want to achieve with this video is to reduce your bad stress in your life as much as possible and improve the good kind of stress in your life. So how do you eliminate bad stress from your life? By eliminating as much financial burden as possible. Every single thing in your life that costs you money on a monthly basis is a financial burden. Paying off your house, your bills, going on expensive dinners or expensive holidays, vacations, buying designer clothes or having pets and kids are all financial burdens. I know the last one, having pets and kids, sounds very extreme, but I want to be as straightforward with you as possible. I'm not saying having pets or kids in your life is a bad thing. On the contrary, they can literally give you a lot of meaning and purpose in your life. But what you need to understand is that pets and kids cost you a lot of money every single month. So if you don't have them already, if you don't have pets or kids right now in your life and you are not financially where you want to be, I would suggest that you wait. You will be able to give yourself and your kids or your pets a much better quality of life if you have more money, if you have the financial life you want to have. Where possible, try to eliminate as much monthly recurring financial costs as possible. This will give you more breathroom and freedom in your life so you can save up or invest the money. Most of the bad stress we experience in our modern lives comes from money. So if you can eliminate as much financial burden in your life as possible, you will automatically eliminate bad stress and optimize your health. Now, how can you take advantage of the other kind of stress, the good stress? As I said before in the caveman example, good stress actually is temporary, so it goes away after the event is completed. So what's the difference with bad stress? Well, temporary stress, good stress, goes away. It comes, but it also goes away very quickly. So it's like a temporary superpower you get, and after the event is completed, the superpower fades away. So your brain and your body can rest and recharge. Bad stress never goes away, it's chronic, so your superpower battery will always be drained and you will never actually get the advantage of this superpower. Now, there are a few ways to activate this good stress superpower in your life. The first way to activate this good stress superpower in your life is to take a cold shower every single morning. Taking a cold shower after waking up actually puts your body in a tremendous amount of stress, but the good kind of stress. By putting your body under ice cold water just after waking up, you actually build resilience and discipline in your life. And this in turn will actually help you achieve more success in life and become a better version of yourself. If you can voluntarily put your body under ice cold water every single day just after waking up, you can literally do anything that day. It's one of the hardest things to do, but it's a great way to start your day and build up resilience and discipline. Another great way of experiencing the good kind of stress is exercising, and especially weightlifting. Lifting weights puts your body under tremendous amounts of stress, the good stress. And it also helps you to overcome your limits every time you exercise. As you make progress and actually lift heavier weights every time and you reach your limits and go over them, your body needs to adapt to the new workload. And this will actually build up more discipline and resilience in your life. Another great way of using good stress to your advantage is getting out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is your biggest enemy. As long as you stay in there, you will never grow as a person and you will not achieve any success in your life. You need to face your fears and be uncomfortable as much as possible. And I can literally give you a personal example to illustrate the power of this. I've always been an introvert and I still am today. And when I was younger, I was really shy. I never talked to girls because I was just too nervous to do that. And it was really bad to talk to bigger groups of people. One day I decided it was enough. I didn't want my genes to control my life anymore, so I literally decided I forced myself to become more extroverted. First, I just started by looking people in the eye and smiling to them when I passed them on the streets. Then the next step I did was to force myself to say hello to strangers on the streets and sometimes even start a conversation with them. And before I knew it, I formed a new habit. After a couple of months of doing this, I automatically smiled at strangers and said hello to them. And sometimes even started a conversation if I wanted to get to know them better. Right now I don't even think about it anymore. It all goes automatically, it's a habit. And I feel much more confident right now. It all started with the decision to just smile to strangers on the street. If I didn't make the decision to start smiling to strangers on the street and never stepped out of my comfort zone, I wouldn't be making these YouTube videos for you today. You have the power to change yourself and control your own life. Get out of your comfort zone, face your fears, and become the person you've always wanted to be. If you are interested in upgrading yourself in the next 90 days and achieving the best version you've ever been in your life, I made a full video about this that you can watch right here. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye.